Riding the rails in a pixelated dream. Steam clouds puffing on my computer screen. Oh, signals flashing red, green, go. Choo-choo vibes in the holiday glow. From the depot to the snowbound track. Features gaming's got your festive back. Stay fetchy, stay fetchy, oh yeah. All aboard the holiday flare. Stay fetchy, let's play Roblox train slaying the day. Coal in the engine, but we're burning cheer. Every station's got a vibe this year. He's the conductor of the virtual sleigh. Spreading joy the features way. From the tunnels to the frosty skies. Fetchy fun lights up our eyes. Stay fetchy, oh yeah. All aboard the holiday flare. Stay fetchy, let's play Roblox train slaying the day. Roblox train slaying the day.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today, as you can see, we are going to be doing a brand new, I guess, thing on this channel. I don't know if we'll make it annually, but today we are going to be doing the first ever official New Year's Eve quiz. I'm saying that right because it's supposed to be on New Year's Eve. However, obviously tomorrow we do the Roblox stream up until midnight. So I thought that we would actually do it on New Year's Eve, basically 2 days before, because obviously that was the next best day and it fits in quite nicely. So that is what we are going to be doing. So what we have is we have 30 questions. We have things based on my channel knowledge, or, you know, how much you know of my channel. And then we have SCR trivia as well. So questions related to SCR, and then obviously general, and then just some other general knowledge, which is things based around my hobbies and interests. So that is basically the plan. I've got them all on my screen and we're going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, it's just purely for fun. It's not a competition. There's no prizes, so don't take this too seriously. So yeah, make sure that you get your pens and papers out, and hopefully we should have a good time doing this stream. So I'll try and go through things slowly. But obviously if you do miss any questions, then obviously do let me know, and I will try my best to obviously respond as much as I can. So that is the plan. So we're going to be starting the quiz at 7:45 just to make sure that we can get everyone into the stream, and hopefully that should be okay enough. And by then everyone that wants to participate in the stream can obviously get in. So yes, make sure you get your pens and papers out, and hopefully we should have a good time. And yeah, obviously anyone spoiling the stream will be muted for the remainder of the stream. So we're going to give it a few people for people to get in, and yeah, then we'll start at 7:45. So hello everyone in the chat, how you guys doing? Hopefully I can focus because I've got 3 screens in front of me effectively. I've got one for the chat, one for the questions, and then one for the Twitch chat. So I have to basically look at 3 things. So it may take me a while to try and respond, but obviously I will be reading them as much as I can. So let's go over to participants, by the way, as well. We do have an ad on Twitch as well, so I will need to try and keep an eye on that as well. So hello to I should be able to read these because they're literally clear, but I still don't know. Abu Bakar, I think. I'm not too sure. Hello, Alfie as well. Chase Lover, Coca Mentos, Ethan, Harvey, Iron Plays, Jasper, Josh, Kai, Kylan, Mark, Melvin, Mr. Baconman, My WW Enter, Etna, I think, NY Guy, Oliver Does Gaming, Piplup, haven't seen you in ages, Reese, Sozib, SWT, Train Guy, Train Spotting Mainline, Transport Channel, and also Tropical Ruddock as well. And I think we've also had some other people join in as I've been saying those as well. I'm not too sure. But yes, hello to obviously everyone joining. Also hello to Carl as well on Twitch as well. How are you doing? So yeah, I have tried to make some of the questions easy. Some of them are a little bit harder. So yeah, I have tried to make them as family orientated as possible. And obviously I have tried to obviously make them easy. So there's 30 questions and they are spread across 3 categories, each with 10 questions. So that is how I've done it. And I should let you know on the scoring system as well. So obviously we'll be going through the questions and then we'll be going through the answers at the end of the quiz. So I'll be literally saying the questions. They're all multiple choice as well. So I'll be basically saying the question and then the 4 possible answers. You guys write down what you think the answer is, and then obviously we'll continue the quiz. And then obviously at the end of the quiz, I'll then go ahead and tell you the answers. So hopefully that is going, or hopefully that just give you a bit of a better idea of what we're doing. And I will try and slow down all of them as much as possible as well. So I'll read the question out twice so you guys can obviously have a good chance to obviously think about it. And I won't then immediately go on to the next question. I'll give you a few, obviously, minutes to, think about it. So hopefully that is going to be good. So yeah, well, no competition because it's just for a bit of fun. There's no prizes, there's no competition. So don't take anything too seriously. So yeah, just take out your pens and papers or even, it's on your phone or anything and just have some fun. Unfortunately, Finn, you're on the naughty list, so you cannot join, unfortunately. We've got 40 people watching. That is insane. Maybe we can start now. I'm joking. We're not starting now. We're going to be starting at 7:45 sharp. So, yeah, make sure that you are not late. And, yeah, obviously, if there is a current ad break on Twitch as well, I'll try and I'll try and not obviously do any questions, but I'll try and mute the ads. So hopefully that they should be, we should be fine during the stream. And obviously I'll be, breaking off as well, after a few questions just to have a bit of a catch up and stuff. And obviously if anyone has any questions or wants me to repeat anything, then we do have time for all of that as well. So yes. Do write it on a paper or in the chat. You can do it on a piece of paper. You can do it in the chat as well if you really wanted to, but just make sure that you are tracking your scores because we won't be doing the answers literally after the question. You'll be given the answers at the end of the quiz. So make sure that you go ahead and write them down so you do remember what you put. Seems like everyone on Twitch is back now as well, so that is good. We'll be starting at 7:45. We won't be starting just yet, so that is when we will be starting. But yeah, hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy this. And obviously, if you do go on to enjoy it, hopefully I will do a few more of these in the future. I should say as well, some of these do have some bonus points as well. If you get something more specific as well. So, for example, there could be a question and then it's like a range of like things as well. But then you can get a bonus point if you get the correct thing exact, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will try and tell that as we go into the quiz. So that is the plan. So yes, like I said, the 3 sections are going to be channel knowledge, which is obviously my channel knowledge, and then we've obviously got a part for SCR, and then we've got a part of just other generic channel knowledge or other knowledge. Which is based around my, my interests and hobbies and things. So we've got things, in F1, trains, football, Minecraft. We have a few things in that section. So hopefully, you guys do enjoy that. And obviously, just don't be disappointed if you don't know any of the questions. There may be a few in that section that you don't know. So yeah, just don't, take this as some type of, competition or anything. It's purely for fun. Try and not search up the answers or do anything. You're not going to win anything if you get all questions correct. So honestly, just write down what you think the answer is. And if you don't get it, no harm, at least you tried. At least you're participating in it. So, yeah, that is the thing, just don't try and spoil the fun. And like I said, anyone who is trying to, ruin the fun in the chat will just get muted for the remainder of the stream. Can I participate even if I am on Twitch? I'll be going back to Twitch. Of course you can. Obviously, you can watch both on YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah, make sure you go ahead and watch on your preferred, streaming service or streaming app. So, yes. Yeah, I know that not everyone is going to be good at F1, but, similarly, there's probably not going to be that many people that know much about, Minecraft or, football or something like that. So it does split it quite evenly, I think. So I haven't just made it, one section dedicated for something, but yeah. I was saying answers in the chat. Like I said at the start, make sure, or you can, but obviously if you want to, make sure that you are checking, or make sure that you are tracking down your answers, because obviously I won't be saying the answers right as we're saying the questions. I'll be saying them at the end of the quiz. So yes, that is the plan. So we got 36 people watching. That is pretty good. But yeah, we'll be starting in around about 5 minutes just to get, people more into the stream and just get settled down before we can get started. So yeah, make sure you grab your snacks. Make sure you grab your drinks as well. Obviously, I'm using water because obviously I need to stay hydrated because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. And we will be getting ready for a bit of quizzing. Yeah, there's a few F1 questions. I have tried to make them not difficult. So obviously to just a neutral F1 fan, you might be able to get them. But obviously if you don't watch F1 or you know nothing about F1, then it might be a bit tricky for you. But yeah, like I haven't made it as a question as like who became the F1 champion in 1974, There's no questions like that, okay? It is just pure knowledge about F1. It's not anything that bad. So yeah, don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. I have tried to make them as kind as possible. Although there is one though that I have actually put in there that honestly is quite tricky. I will be honest, but because it's a multiple choice, you basically have a 25% chance of getting it right, even if you don't know the answer. You do have a 25% chance of getting the question right or getting the answer right. So yes, there's been a lot of fireworks today in my neighborhood. It's not even New Year's Eve. I know, honestly, I just hope that it doesn't go crazy for me either, because that is that's tricky as well. Hello, Lauren. Beans as well. Wait, beans or BNs? I'm not too sure. But hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yes, we should be good to go very shortly, I think. Hello, Elliot as well. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Like Mercedes-Benz. Okay, so it is Lauren Benz then, I think. Got it. Today is Roblox, then Thursday is SCR. Yes, correct. And then obviously the ETS2 stream that was supposed to be yesterday, which obviously we did British Railway, because British Railways is going to be today, not yesterday. That will be moved to Saturday. Yes, we will be starting in roughly about 3 minutes. Chicken or meat steak? I think I prefer chicken, more myself, but chicken is meat. So, I mean, plus I don't actually think I've ever had steak, like ever. Well, not like a gourmet type, steak. I mean, actually, I don't think I've had gourmet chicken either. I don't know. Hello, Titan Camera One as well, by the way. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. How's your day? It's been very well, thank you, and I hope your day has gone just as good as well. Are you ending the stream? We haven't even started the quiz. Hello, Evita as well, by the way. How are you doing? Do I like grilled chicken or fried chicken? Probably fried, I think. I'm not really one for, grilled stuff, I don't think. I mean, I would have grilled chicken, but, like, I prefer fried chicken more, I think. That would be, I think that would be my go-to, But the thing is that I like, burgers and things, so it's just like, well, they are cooked on a grill, but I also do like fried chicken as well, I think, but I don't know. It burns your hand. Yeah, especially if you catch your hand on the grill. Yeah, that can be quite painful, isn't it? Right, final minute, and then we'll be getting started. We've got 45 people on the stream, so this is really good. Hey, 7:45, start for with 45 people. That looks to be good. The ad break service fetch 4 seconds. Yeah, hopefully we don't get any Twitch ads. I will be honest, but yeah, we can only really do what we can do. So yeah, not 15 seconds. Few more seconds left, and we'll be getting started. Have you heard that all Eurostar services were cancelled? No, I didn't actually. But yes, make sure that you have your pens and papers ready, or your phones, and we'll be getting started. So just to recap before we get started, we'll be tracking them. We'll say the questions, and then obviously I'll say the answers at the end. and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start the Features Gaming Quiz. I hope you can hear this. Wait, you couldn't even hear that. I missed the moment. I missed the moment. Right, let's do this again. Hopefully you can hear this. Let me just double check that you can hear this so I don't ruin it again. Right, ignore that. That was that was a test. Right, yeah, you should be able to hear this. Right, let's start this again. Right, you were supposed to hear something. I forgot to change the setting. Without further ado, let's start the Features Gaming Quiz. There we go. I missed the moment. So yeah, I hope that played that time. Right, without any further ado, let's start with the first question, shall we? So, question 1. Which platform do I primarily stream on? Is it A, Twitch, B, YouTube, C, Instagram, or D, TikTok? So, which platform do I primarily stream on? Is it Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok? A, B, C, or D? So, obviously, make sure that you write down your question or write down your answer. And we will obviously, you know, tick them off as we go along. So yeah, hopefully you guys are putting those in. Obviously, I'm seeing a few, obviously answers in the chat already. Seeing a lot of B's, a lot of YouTubes. I think YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. This is the hardest, right? No, it's not the hardest one. People are saying Twitch as well, or A. Why not Kahoot? Because I just think this one's easier, to be honest. Yeah, platform B, yeah. Could do it that way. So yeah, obviously we'll be going through the answers at the end. So I think without any further ado, let's move on to the second question now, shall we? Kahoot would be more enjoyable, to be fair. You think? I don't know. Right, question 2. The channel celebrated its 10-year anniversary this year, but what date was the channel created? Is it A, the 1st of March 2015, B, the 12th of March 2015, C, the 20th of March 2015, or D, the 29th of March 2015? So the channel celebrated its 10-year anniversary this year, but what date was the channel created? Is it A, the 1st of March 2015, B, the 12th of March 2015, C, B, the 12th of March 2015, C, the 20th of March 2015, or D, the 29th of March 2015? So they are that is your question and your possible answers. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and lock them in. It seems like a lot of you are putting them in the chat, but this is good to see. This is really good to see. Hello Seb as well. Unfortunately, we have got started, so if you need me to redo question 1, I can do it for you, but obviously we'll do that in a few seconds. But yeah, a lot of you are have put in your possible answers, so I think without any further ado, let's move on to question 3. What month was my first ever upload, and bonus point if you can guess the exact date as well? Because this is the month. What month was my first ever upload? But bonus point if you can guess the correct day. Is it A, April 2015? Is it B, May 2015? Or is it C, June 2015? Or D, July 2015? So what month was my first ever upload? Bonus point if you can guess the correct day. Is it A, April 2015? B, May 2015? Or C, June 2015, or D, July 2015? So make sure you go ahead and input your answers, and we will continue. But as you guys are on with that, just to confirm, does anyone need me to go over any of the previous questions or anything, or are we all following so far? Are we all with us so far? What's question one? Okay, so question one was, what platform do I primarily stream on? Is it A, YouTube, A, Twitch, B, YouTube, C, Instagram, or D, TikTok? That was the first question, so make sure that you've got that. So yeah, what platform do I primarily stream on? A, Twitch, B, YouTube, C, Instagram, or D, TikTok? That's not the next question. I'm just referring that one back to Seb. So yes, can you repeat the answers for question 3? So what month was my first ever upload? So A is April 2015, B, May 2015, C, June 2015, and then D, July 2015. They are your possible answers. So yeah, make sure that you have them. What's the answer for 2? I'm going to go through the answers at the end, or if you need the multiple choice. That was the what date was my channel created? So A was the 1st of March 2015, B was the 12th of March 2015, C was the 20th of March 2015, and D was the 29th of March 2015. So yeah, just making sure. Are we all with us now? Are we all on the same page? Or the same quiz, if I should say. You're not really playing for points, but I'm just playing for fun. Yeah, then that's exactly what it should be, you know? Just playing for a bit of fun. You know, it's not a competition. There's no prizes to be won. So yeah, just don't take it too seriously. You know, there's no need to, you know, just, you know, to just, you know, go ahead and, you know, just check the questions to try and get them right. You know, just play for a bit of fun. If you don't get it, you don't get it, you know? First A, if you mean what option A was for the first question, it was Twitch. Question 1 was, what platform do I primarily stream on? Is it A, Twitch, B, YouTube, C, Instagram, or D, TikTok? So with that being said, let's move on to question 4 now, because I think we're all caught up. So here we go. Question 4. Which game was featured on the channel's first few videos? Is it A, Random Games, B, F1, C, Minecraft, or D, Roblox? So what game was featured on the channel's first few videos? Is it A, Random Games, B, F1, C, Minecraft, or D, Roblox? There are your possible answers. So make sure you go ahead and write them down, lock them in, and we will continue in a few seconds' time. Seeing a few C's, A's, D's, Minecraft, A again, C. All right, I think we're ready to move on to question 5. Right, here we go. Where did I grow up? So which country did I grow up? Is it A, the USA? Is it B, Australia, C, Germany, or D, United Kingdom? Where did I grow up? Is it A, USA, B, Australia, C, Germany, or D, United Kingdom? The question 4 was, what game was featured on the channel's first few videos? A, Random Games, B, F1, C, Minecraft, or D, Roblox? That was question 4 for you. So yeah, A, D. I'm seeing a lot of D's. Melvin thinks Germany. Fair. All right, I think everyone has their answers right. Let's move on to question 6 now, then, shall we? All right, here we go. Question 6. Which community platform is closely linked to the channel? Is it A, Instagram, B, Discord, C, Twitter or X, or D, Facebook? So which community platform is closely linked to the channel? A, Instagram, B, Discord, C, Twitter or X, or D, Facebook? That is question 6. So once again, make sure that you have them locked in, and we'll move on to question 7. And again, just a bit of a checkup. We don't need to, everyone's up to date as well of where we are. What was question 2? Going back quite a while for that one. The channel celebrated its 10-year anniversary this year, but what date was the channel created? A, the 1st of March 2015, B, the 12th of March 2015, C, the 20th of March 2015, or D, the 29th of March 2015. That was question 2. Wait, what is it for question 6? Question 6 is what community platform is closely linked to the channel? A, Instagram, B, Discord, C, Twitter or X, or D, Facebook. What do you mean by is this a script or are you just saying it? Well, I've got the questions in front of me, but like I'm not going off a script or anything. So yeah, just to recap, the question for question 7, which is the current question that we're on. No, that was question 6. Never mind. That was question 6. What community platform is closely linked to the channel? Question 4 was what game was featured on the channel's first few videos? A, random games, B, F1, C, Minecraft, or D, Roblox. That was question 4. So hopefully we are now all up to date, I think. So without any further ado, let's move on to question 7. What month did I hit 20,000 subscribers and bonus points if you can guess the correct date again? Is it A, June 2024, B, July 2024, C, August 2024, or D, September 2024? So what month did I hit 20,000 subscribers and bonus point if you can guess the correct date? Is it A, June 2024, B, July 2024, C, August 2024, or D, September 2024? So they are your possible answers for question 7. So make sure you go ahead and lock in your correct answer, or what you think the correct answer is. So yes, what was question 7? I just said it. What month did I hit 20,000 subscribers and bonus point if you can guess the correct date? Is it June 2024, July 2024, August 2024, or September 2024? Obviously A, B, C, and D. So that is question 7. So let's move on to question 8. And I'm going to give you a few minutes on this one because this one is actually, or if you want to, this can actually take you quite a while to write. So I'm going to give you a bit of time on this one. How many songs have I released? And bonus point if you can name them. You get 1 bonus point for each one you can guess correctly, okay? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4? How many songs have I released? And bonus point if you can guess all of them correctly. Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4? And bonus point if you can name all of them. And I will give you a few minutes to obviously write out if you can name all of them as well. Hello, Bennett, as well, by the way. Question 1 again. Question 1 was, which platform do I primarily stream on? Is it A, Twitch, B, YouTube, C, Instagram, or D, TikTok? Nothing is correct. I'm talking about on YouTube, Carl. Not really on Twitch. Question 3. Question 3 was, what month was my first ever upload? Bonus point if you can guess the correct date. Is it A, April 2015, B, May 2015, C, June 2015, or D, July 2015? Watch Door's video later. Right now, the Features Gaming quiz is on. Right, I think we're all caught up. Let's go on to question 9 now, because I think you guys have had enough time to answer that question. Right. To the nearest million, how many viewers total has the channel got? Is it A, 7 million, B, 8 million, C, 9 million, or D, 10 million? To the nearest million, how many viewers total has the channel got? A, 7 million, B, 8 million, C, 9 million, or D, 10 million? That is your question for question 9. A, B, C, or D? Just write it down, Agazu. Just write it down. You're not playing for anything, so you might as well just write it down. You might as well. Although I said on my on the most recent SCR video, I don't think I'm allowed to. But even if even if I was, I don't think I would be until I've gone into the role a bit more, because I've only just gotten it, so yeah, I'm not really going to be recording anything on that. Question 5. Question 5 was, where did I grow up? So where did I grow up? A, USA, B, Australia, C, Germany, or D, United Kingdom? Right, let's go on to question 10 and the final question of this section before we move on to the SCR trivia, which I'm going to be guessing everyone is going to have the correct answer in that section. Okay, so here we go. Question 10. How many Roblox streams have I done this year? Is it A, 71, B, 75, C, 79, or D, 83? How many Roblox streams have I done this year? A, 71, B, 75, C, 79, or D, 83? How many have I done? And the question for question 8 was, to the nearest million, how many viewers total has the channel got? Is it 7 million, which is A, B, 8 million, C, 9 million, or D, 10 million? But the question that we're on, question 10 right now, how many Roblox streams have I done this year? So do we need anything else being read out before we move on to the next section? Because there's not really going to be a chance to go back. Have we all got everything for section 1? Because we've now finished section 1. Question 9. Question 9 was, to the nearest million, how many viewers total has the channel got? A, 7 million, B, 8 million, C, 9 million, or D, 10 million? That was question 9. Question 7 was, what month did I hit 20,000 subscribers? Bonus point for the correct day. Is it June 2024, B, July 2024, C, August 2024, or D, September 2024? So the section 1 was channel knowledge, questions based around my channel. Right. Oh, snooze the ad breaks if you don't want that. I mean, it actually would have worked quite nicely, actually, because, it would have been an ad break before we go on to section 2, but, well, I've snoozed it now. I've used up one of the 3 snoozes that I actually have on Twitch. But don't worry, guys, on Twitch. I've saved you from an ad break. You're welcome. I'm guessing we probably have ads on YouTube as well. Oops. Right. I think with that being said, let's move on to section 2. So section 2 is SCR trivia. So let's start with question 1 of this section, which is going to be question 11 overall. So here we go. Section 2, SCR trivia. What does SCR stand for? Is it A, Stepford City Rail, B, Stepford County Railway, C, South Country Railway, South County Rail, or is it D, Stepford Central Railway? What does SCR stand for? A, Stepford City Rail, B, Stepford County Railway, C, South County Railway, or D, Stepford Central Railway? So yes. Yeah. I wonder what it could be. I don't have a clue what it could be. I am absolutely not here laughing my head off. Obviously, answers will be shown at the end, so just take a guess. Again, if you don't know the question, you have a 25% chance of getting it right. Just write down either A, B, C, or D for whichever one you think it is. You think it's X. How do you think it's X? X wasn't even one of the questions. Hello, Giddy Medal, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. I think we've got that. Right. Let's move on to question 12. Here we go. What role am I in SCR? Am I A, a trainee driver, B, guard, a C, supervisor, or D, manager? What role am I on SCR? Am I a trainee driver, a guard, a supervisor, or a manager? That is your question 12. Trainee driver, SSG. I'm guessing supervisor, that would then mean B, C. No one thinking D? No one thinks I'm a manager? Repeat. What role am I on SCR? Am I a trainee driver, a guard, a supervisor, or a manager? Obviously A, B, C, and D. Alfie's thinking D. Alfie is indeed thinking D. That's still SV. Yeah, so supervisor covers LD, SGD, SDS, and obviously SSG as well. All right, we're going to take a bit of a break to make sure that we're all caught up here, because this has just reminded me of something. When I was browsing through songs, when I was looking at past TV shows a few days ago, obviously I saw one of them, which was Postman Pat's special delivery service. Now, if you put the special delivery service and you take the first letters of each thing, it's SDS. Now, that theme tune had a very catchy song. So I basically made the joke that I didn't know that SDSs had their own personal song, which was that thing. Special delivery service. Honestly, it gets stuck in your head. I'm not seeing that in forever. I think the last time I watched a Postman Pat thing, I think it was Postman Pat's, or Postman Pat the movie. That was pretty good. I remember that. Right, let's move on because we have everything. Oh, snooze the other ads. We don't need that. God, I have one ad break left. Right, let's move on. Question 13. Here we go. What is my favourite station in SCR? Is it A, West Wyvern, B, James Street, C, Lynn by the Sea, or D, Stepford Central? What is my favourite station in SCR? Is it A, West Wyvern, B, James Street, C. Lynn by the Sea, or D. Stepford Central? They are your possible answers for question 13. What is my favourite station in SCR? A. West Wyvern, B. James Street, C. Lynn by the Sea, or D. Stepford Central? And I've seen a lot of people already locking in their answers already. Avonhill. Unfortunately, Avonhill is not one of the answers because that's in British Railway, not SCR. Right, I think we have time to, I think we're ready to move on. Hello, Bertie Plays, by the way. Right, here we go. Question 14. When was SCR created? Was it A, the 18th of January 2017, B, the 9th of February 2017, C, the 15th of March 2017, or D, the 27th of April 2017? When was SCR created? A, the 18th of January 2017, B, the 9th of February 2017, C, the 15th of April 2017, sorry, the 5th of March 2017, or D, the 27th of April 2017? They are your possible answers for question 14. Seeing a lot of B's, C's. I think everyone probably has the right answer there. So just to recap, when was SCR created? Was it A, the 18th of January 2017, B, the 9th of February 2017, C, the 15th of March 2017, or D, the 27th of April 2017? I'm glad it's multiple choice or I would never guess. I mean, that's the thing, you know, it's just one of those things, you know. I didn't want to make it more open-ended because then people would have like different, you know, answers and things. And, you know, people would be saying, oh, is this right? Is this right? So, you know, just simply, I just go with, you know, multiple choice, A, B, C, or D. And if you get it right, you get it right. Simple as. So, yes. I think we will go ahead and move on to the next question now. So question 15, here we go. Which station in SCR resembles London King's Cross? Is it A, Willowfield, B, Lynn by the Sea, C, Stepford Victoria, or D, Stepford Central? Which station in SCR resembles London King's Cross? Is it A, Willowfield, B, Lynn by the Sea, C, Stepford Victoria, or D, Stepford Central? They are your possible answers. Hello, Nagron, by the way, from what I've seen, well done in XRS, and I hope you had a good Christmas fetch. Thank you, Nagron, and I hope you had a good Christmas yourself. I mean, round 1 went obviously brilliantly. Round 2 went okay and not so good, because obviously I got pole, but then my force feedback broke in the race, so yeah, unfortunately, that didn't go well, did it? This is way too easy. Like I said, I did try to make it easy, you know. I didn't want this to, you know, be too hard, you know. It's just for a bit of fun at the end of the day, so yeah. I'm going to snooze that ad break as well, but unfortunately we might have to be taking a few breaks every now and then because I think Twitch is about to get ads because I've used up all of my snoozing. I've used all of my snoozings now. What I'm going to suggest, if you're on Twitch and you want to continue the quiz without any adverts or with less adverts, just go over to YouTube and we'll continue it there. So, yeah, and then obviously you can then return to Twitch afterwards. Right, question 16. Here we go, because I think everyone's got on the other one. Which operator primarily serves the airport stations? Is it A, Stepford Express, B, Connect, C, Waterline, or D, Airlink? So which operator primarily serves the airport stations? A, Stepford Express, B, Connect, C, Waterline, or D, Airlink? They are your possible answers for question 16. I'm seeing D, B. More D's. Metro. Unfortunately, Metro is not a possible answer. It's seeming like we've got a few good things here as well. Also, I should mention we're over halfway in the quiz as well. So if you're liking this, make sure you leave a like. And obviously, if you do enjoy this, then I will try and do some more, obviously, next year. I mean, this doesn't have to really be a Christmas or New Year's thing, you know. We could do some, you know, throughout the year, maybe, if we really wanted to. Right, and with that being said, let's move on to question 17. Here we go, because I think everyone's gotten these so far. They're not really, you know, questions for this. I didn't make them too difficult because, you know, there could be people watching this who don't really know who I am. And, you know, if they just want standard SCR trivia questions, then that's what I'm giving them. So here we go. Question 17. Which SCR scenario is most likely to appear in streams? Is it A, a perfect service? Is it B, empty servers? Is it C, tutorials? Or D, signal issues and delays? So which SCR scenario is most likely to appear in my streams? Is it A, a perfect service? B, empty servers? C, tutorials? Or D, signal issues and delays? So, yeah, what happens on my SCR streams, basically? You know, what would you expect to see, you know, or what would you normally see on one of my SCR streams? What was the question? Which SCR scenario is most likely to appear in streams, in my streams? Is it A, a perfect service, B, empty servers, C, tutorials, or D, signal issues and delays? We need to start a thing in VR where we call Hume Heath Humble Heath. Why? I'm seeing a mix of answers here, and I like it. We've got D.A. Dumbledore's Army. D.A. Oh, yeah, Eden Quack. Yeah, I do remember Eden Quack, you know, when we were doing this. Right, I think we've got everything. Let's move on to question 18. We are whizzing through these now. Hey up, Mid-Duck! Right, here we go. Question 18. Which station serves all 5 operators? Is it A, Stepford Central, B, Morganstown, C, Airport Central, or D, Lynn by the Sea? So which station in SCR serves all 5 operators? Is it A, Stepford Central, B, Morganstown, C, Airport Central, or D, Lynn by the Sea? They are your possible answers for question 18. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying B. We've got an A in there as well. Any other possible guesses? Yeah, no, I mean, I tried to make them going harder further down. So if you're getting, honestly, if you aren't getting these, then, you know, you've got 2 other questions that you're not going to get. Either Polar Express. Right. Oh, all right. We haven't had breaks starting on Twitch in about a minute. So everyone on Twitch, go over to YouTube so we can continue this without any breaks, hopefully. So with that being said, let's get started with question 19. Which train in SCR has the most amount of carriages? And bonus point if you can name how many it has. Is it A, the class 345, B, the class 390, C, the class 745, or D, the class 801? Which train in SCR has the most amount of carriages? And bonus points if you can name how many it has. Is it A, the class 345, B, the class 390, C, the class 745, or D, the class 801? They are your answers, and bonus points if you can guess the correct amount of coaches it has or carriages. So I'm seeing a lot of we've got B, we've got a few C's as well. Class 6, the musical with 6 carriages. Oh my god. Right, I don't know if Twitch are in their ad break at the moment. I don't know. So yeah, I have said go over to YouTube so we can continue this. If you get the ad break, I apologize, but I have warned you. So yeah. Right, let's move on to the next question then. This is question 20, the final question in section 2. So here we go. Question 20. What is the channel's most famous operator? So in other words, which operator has featured the most on my channel and which one is the most famous, if that makes sense? Is it A, Express, B, Metro, C, Connect, or D, Waterline? So what is the channel's most famous operator, i.e. the most famous operator that's appeared on my channel? Is it A, Express, B, Metro, C, Connect, or D, Waterline? They are your possible questions, although they are your possible answers for this one. I mean, to be fair, this one's a little bit 50-50 in a way. Because if you think about it, it can kind of go both ways. To like some degree. But mainly I'm kind of like, mainly I'm expecting like one thing, to be honest. But yeah, it's quite tight. Right. So category 3 is just general knowledge based around my interests and hobbies. So that's what section 3 is. So are we all caught up? I don't need to reread any questions in section 2. Are we all good to go? Are we all still are we all still with it? Hello SWR, by the way. Are we all still here? A lot of people saying yes. So I think without any further ado, let's go on to section 3 and on to question 2021. So the topic, the topic surrounding this question is about F1. And at the start of each question, I will tell you the topic before we go into the question. So question 21 is around F1. So don't obviously panic if you don't know the answer. But yeah, it's just for a bit of fun. So yeah, enjoy. So here we go. Question 21. What is the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar in 2025? Is it A, the Las Vegas Strip Circuit, B, the Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia, C, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, or D, Baku City Centre in Azerbaijan? What is the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar in 2025? Is it A, the Las Vegas Strip Circuit in obviously Las Vegas, B, the Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia, B, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, or D, Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan? That is question 21, and I'm seeing a lot of C's in the chat. I'm seeing B on Twitch. Not me saying what everyone else says. If you don't get it wrong, that's fine. In some cases, I'm kind of expecting you to get some of these wrong, to be honest. So yeah, you know, there's no need to be like sorry or anything if you don't get any of these right. All right, CUSWT, thank you for playing along. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And obviously, you know, you can play this after the stream anyway as well, you know, because it saves anyway. So, you know, it's fine. Right, let's move on to question 22 now, shall we? So here we go. Question 22, and the topic of this question is surrounding trains. So hopefully all of you do go on to guess this one correctly. And it's one with the bonus points. Here we go. Which train is the fastest steam locomotive ever recorded in the UK? And bonus points if you can guess the correct speed. I will take it in either miles an hour or kilometers an hour. Is it A, the Flying Scotsman? Is it B, Mallard? C, Tornado? Or D, the Duchess of Hamilton? So which train is the fastest steam locomotive ever recorded in the UK? And bonus point if you can guess the speed. Again, I will accept it in miles an hour or kilometers an hour. A, Flying Scotsman, B, Mallard, C, Tornado, or D, Duchess of Hamilton. So they are your they are your possible answers for question 22. I'm seeing C, A, B, E, the Barbie train. Really? Few more A's. B. Seems to be a bit of a split. A bit of a split decision here. Someone saying D. F, the Fetchy Express. Actually, not sure that's a steam train. What, the Fetchy Express? Well, technically, the Barbie train isn't a steam train either. If you think about it. Right, I think everyone has a question or has an answer for question 22, don't we? Hold on, I need to redo some of these question things because these are actually all messed up. Hold on, give me a second. This shouldn't take too long. Hold on, I might... Wait, how have I been... Wait, how... I'm apparently one question short. Wait, where's my other question gone? Give me a second, guys, because one of my questions has disappeared. Okay, give me a second. No, I think I accidentally had one question short, so I need to quickly come up with one. I think so.
Oh, right.
So I need to quickly come up with a question. Wait, what are you going to do? Okay. Yeah, just bear with us. Unfortunately, I thought I had all 30, but unfortunately I didn't. All right. We have had to quickly come up with one of these. Right. Apologies about that, guys. Massive apologies. I thought I counted this correctly, but unfortunately I didn't. So we've had to quickly come up with one. So yeah. Hopefully this goes down fine. Right, where were we? We were on section 2. We were up to question 22. Right, we are back. Right, here we go. Question 23. We now have we now have 30 full questions. Right, here we go. Question 2023. Question 23. Where is the 2026 FIFA World Cup taking place? Is it A, Asia, B, Europe, C, North America, or D, South America? Where is the 2026 FIFA World Cup taking place? Is it A, Asia, B, Europe, C, North America, or D, South America? That is your question for 23. Oh yeah, it's related around football. Should have mentioned that as well, by the way. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, Seb, we've just completed question 23. So yeah, do I like football? Yeah, that's the reason why there's a question about it. So yeah, that is question 23. Where is the 2026 FIFA World Cup taking place? Is it A, Asia, B, Europe, C, North America, or D, South America? So I think with that being said, I think we'll go on to question 24 now. So this one is, well, it's related to kind of two. It's kind of like a crossover. It's related to movies and Minecraft. Basically, it's related to the Minecraft movie. So here you go. This is question 24. Which actor portrayed Steve in the Minecraft movie? Is it A, Tom Holland, B, Jack Black, C, Timothy Chalamet, or D, Rowan Atkinson? Which actor portrayed Steve in the Minecraft movie? Is it A, Tom Holland, B, Jack Black, C, Timothy Chalamet, or D, Rowan Atkinson? That is your question 24. So we've got B, C already. We've got a few memes coming on. We've got Chicken Jockey and Flint and Steel. Question 21 was, what is the longest track on the Formula One? Oh, wait, sorry, no, 21. That's in the previous. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Which is the longest track on the Formula One calendar in 2025? Is it A, the Las Vegas Strip Circuit, the B, Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia, C, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, or D, Baku City Circuit, Azerbaijan? And we've just finished question 24. Why do I have the chase? Because fun. You didn't watch the movie, oof. Have you not even seen clips of it? It's been like all over the internet. Right, question 25, here we go. And this one is related to Roblox. So hopefully you guys should get this. I mean, it is pretty easy to be honest, but here we go. Question 25. Who is the CEO of Roblox? Is it A, David Baszucki, B, Elon Musk, C, Gabe Newell, or D, Mark Zuckerberg? Who is the CEO of Roblox? Is it A, David Baszucki, B, Elon Musk, C, Gabe Newell, or D, Mark Zuckerberg? That is question 25. Can you guess who the CEO of Roblox is? Roblox FHEHQ. Okay, I didn't know that there was that there was like another option which was make your own one. Make your own answer. Seeing a lot of A's. We've got a D in there. It's Paw Patrol. 22 was what train is the fastest steam locomotive ever recorded in the UK? Bonus point if you can get the speed. Again, I accept either miles an hour or kilometers. A, Flying Scotsman, B, Mallard, C, Tornado, or D, Duchess of Hamilton. And I think everyone has got an answer for 25 as well. Right, we're going to go on to question 26 now. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think any of you are going to get this one. A few of you might, if you know your theory. But I don't think any of you I don't think any neutrals are going to get this one for question 26. This one is quite tricky, I will admit. And I probably should have put it further down in the list. But yeah, this one is quite tricky. So yeah, this is question 26. Which of the following is the heaviest legally allowed truck weight on UK roads without a special permit? Is it A, 18 tons, B, 26 tons, C, 44 tons, or D, 60 tons? Which of the following is the heaviest legally allowed truck weight on UK roads without a special permit? Is it A, 18 tons, B, 26 tons, C, 44 tons, or D, 60 tons? Yeah, that one is quite a tricky one. And yes, this is because of ETS2. It is obviously a truck thing. That's it's about trucks. So yeah, ETS2. We've got B, C, D, A. So a bit of a split then, pretty much. But yeah, again, if you don't know, just guess. You've got a 25% chance of getting it anyway. So yeah, just guess. What was the question? Which of the following is the heaviest legally allowed truck weight on UK roads without a special permit? Is it A, 18 tons, B, 26 tons, C, 44 tons, or D, 60 tons? They are your possible answers, or they are your possible answers for question 26. And I think with that being said, we'll move on to question 27, as I think all of us probably have a question. If not, then we just can't be bothered with that one because it's too difficult, which I also fully support, okay? So here we go. Question 27. Which train, and this is about trains, which train currently holds the record for the fastest operational speed in the UK? And again, bonus point if you can guess the speed, again, in miles an hour or kilometers an hour. Is it A, the Class 390 Pendolino, B, the Virgin Azuma, C, the Eurostar E320, or D, the Class 800 Intercity Express? So which train currently holds the fastest holds the record for the fastest operational speed in the UK? A bonus point if you can guess the speed. Is it A, the Class 390 Pendolino, B, the Virgin Azuma, C, the Eurostar E320, or D, the Class 800 Intercity Express? So they are your possible questions, or they are your possible answers, sorry, for question 27. So I'm seeing a lot of A's. Apparently we've got some ones that aren't even on the thing. We got a few more A's. D. I think we have a C in there as well. Yeah, a few people saying Eurostar. Someone else saying A. Yeah, seeing a bit of a mix between A and C right now, but I think the majority is going towards A at the moment. So yeah, that is question 27. Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, absolutely. Thomas the Tank Engine absolutely has to have the title. Right. Chuggington. I haven't seen that in ages, man. I haven't seen that in ages. Right. Question 28, because I think we're going. I think we're okay right now. And I should mention the previous question is in the UK, so not obviously international, only in the UK. Right. Question 28, and it is about F1 again. So here we go. Which Grand Prix is known as the jewel in the crown on the F1 calendar? Is it A, the British Grand Prix, B, the Monaco Grand Prix, C, the Singapore Grand Prix, or D, the Italian Grand Prix? So which Grand Prix is known as the jewel in the crown on the F1 calendar? Is it A, the British Grand Prix, B, the Monaco Grand Prix, C, the Singapore Grand Prix, or D, the Italian Grand Prix? They are your possible answers for question 28. And we're seeing D, B, a few more D's, C. The other one saying B as well. So it's seeming like a lot of people are leaning more towards D. E, the Colorado Springs Grand Prix. Oh my God. All right, I think all of us have an answer for that one as well. So yeah, here we go. Question 29. And this is the one that I had to quickly put in. So yeah. This one might be easy to guess because I've literally had to come up with this one on the spot. But yeah, it's about the red arrows. I literally had to put this in last minute. So yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoy this. Or I hope this one isn't too tricky. But yeah, here we go. In the red arrows, Red's 1 to 5 group are called Enid. What is the group of Red's 6 to 9? So in the second part of the show, they split into 2 groups. Reds 1 through 5 are known as Enid. What is the group from 5 to 6 called? Is it A, Helen, B, Hope, C, Harriet, or D, Hannah? So in the red arrows, Reds 1 to 5 group are called Enid. What is the group of Reds 6 to 9? Is it A, Helen, B, Hope, C, Harriet, or D, Hannah? So they are your possible answers for question 29. We've got C, A. Apparently my sister's saying D, A or C. I think a lot of people are leaning more towards C. Sister should know this, lol. She's probably trolling. She's probably trolling. You would say C? Yeah, it's seeming like a collective decision is going to be is C. Right, here we go then. We'll go on to question 30, and then obviously we'll loop back round and start and go through the answers. So, question 30, here we go. Now, I will say, again, it's around Roblox. Think about this. Think about this one. Don't just go ahead and write it down. Think about this last one, okay? I'm going to try and make it very clear. So, just be careful. Question 30. Which Roblox game was the most popular in 2025 based on lifetime visits? Lifetime visits. Is it A, Steal a Brain Rot, B, Brookhaven RP, C, Grow a Garden, or D, Adopt Me? Which Roblox game was the most popular in 2025 based on lifetime visits? A, Steal a Brain Rot, B, Brookhaven RP, C, Grow a Garden, or D, Adopt Me? They are your possible answers. So we've got A, we've got Grow a Garden, B, A again, a few more saying A as well. So it's seeming like a split decision at the moment, but I think the majority is going more towards A, I think. Is this in total or just 2020 or just 2025? In total, lifetime visits. So the most popular game on Roblox in 2025 based off lifetime visits. They are your answers, and obviously, if we have everyone, or if we have all of the if everyone's gotten an answer, then we can move on to the answers. Can you repeat the answers? Which Roblox game was most popular in 2025 based on lifetime visits? Is it A, Steal a Brain Rot, B, Brookhaven RP, C, Grow a Garden, or D, Adopt Me? Brookhaven was popular at the start of the year before Brain Rot and Grow a Garden was here, but have they overtaken? I mean, both of them have massively shot up in popularity, but yeah, I mean, Grow a Garden is kind of dead, but has all of those visits that they got at the start of the year. You know, it became, I think, the most popular game on the planet at one point. You know, at the start of the year, but has it overtaken anything else? Is it now the number one game on Roblox? Anyway, I think we have every answer. I think we have every answer now. So we're gonna go through and read the answers now. So yeah, I thought I downloaded an interval of the chase thing. You know, it's like we'll be back with the answers, but I forgot to download it. So we're just gonna have to go with this, I guess. Right, here we go. So we're going all the way back to question 1, which is in the Fetch Channel Knowledge section. So, which platform do I primarily stream on? The answer was very simple. It was B. I stream obviously mostly on YouTube, although I do stream on Twitch, but obviously YouTube is my primary streaming service. So if you answered the question B, you get 1 point. So well done if everyone got that. Question 2 was the channel celebrated its 10-year anniversary this year, but what date was the channel created? So the options were A, the 1st of March 2015, B, the 12th of March 2015, C, the 20th of March 2015, or D, 29th of March 2015. To all of those who answered A, B, or C, you got it wrong, unfortunately. My channel was indeed created on the 29th of March 2015. So if you answered with D, you again get 1 more point. Question 3 was, what month was my first ever upload, and bonus points if you guessed the correct date. So the options were A, April 2015, B, May 2015, C, June 2015, or D, July 2015. The answer was B, May 2015. So if you guessed May 2015, you get 1 point. However, if you guessed the correct date of being the 18th of May, you get 2 points. So yeah, that. Oh, and I should mention that is 2 points in total over the question. It's not 1 plus 2. You get 2 points for that question, if that makes sense. It's not 3. You get 1 if you guessed B, or 2 if you guessed it with the correct date. So yeah, there you go. You said May 19th. Oh, you were so close. So close. I could have made it harder as well and say another bonus point if you can guess what what video it was, but I think that would have been a bit too hard, I think. Anyway, question 4. And then actually write them down, just put them in chat, and I'm just playing for fun. And that's fine. That is fine. Right, question 4. What game was featured on the channel's first few videos? The questions were A, random games, B, F1, C, Minecraft, or D, Roblox. And the game that was featured on my channel was C, Minecraft. I started on Minecraft on the Xbox 360, I do believe, doing no block tutorials. That is how I started my channel. The thing is, I look back on it now and I'm just like, what the hell? But yeah, well, actually, then I did a few random games, and then I started to do a bit of, well, yeah, I just kept doing that, and then, yeah, like you say, I think I did then start doing some Roblox things and stuff. My YouTube journey started very weirdly. I did a few vlogs as well, like, when I went to race Lightning McQueen. I still remember that day as well, by the way. That was fun. Like, honestly, I was standing outside. I had to have an umbrella because it was raining like mad. Okay. And then obviously when I got into the car, it was still raining. And I think like my hair, my coat, everything got drenched. And then when I got into the car and started racing around the circuit, but by the end of it, my hair was completely dry. It was so weird. So yeah, if you answered C for question 4, you got it right. Right, question 5. Where did I grow up? Obviously, the possible options, or the possible answers were A, USA, B, Australia, C, Germany, or D, United Kingdom. Of course, I'm from the United Kingdom. That is pretty self-explanatory. It's grow up crazy. Not where I live, where I grew up. Yeah, as you can tell that, this is a non-joking question, This is, like, official, You think I sound Australian? Good eye, mate. I don't know. You saw my birth certificate. I don't even know where that is. So, well done if you found my birth certificate. I'm sure it's probably filed away somewhere. Anyway, moving on to question 6. Which community platform is closely linked to my channel? If you answered B, Discord, you got it right, because the possible answers were A, Instagram, B, Discord, C, Twitter or X, or D, Mixer. So if you answered with question B, Discord, you got it right. So you get, again, 1 point if you got that one right. Question 7. What month did I hit 20,000 subscribers? Bonus points if you guessed the correct date. So again, there's 2 points up for grab on this question. The possible answers were A, June 2024, B, July 2024, C, August 2024, or D, September 2024. And the correct answer was A, June 2024, and I hit it on the 15th of June. So if you guessed June 2024, you get 1 point. If you guess the 15th of June 2024, you get 2 points. So there you go. That is the answer for question 7. Now, question 8. Me saying the amount of points that this one could have is going to give it away. So I'm going to try and go through them in this order. So, how many songs have I released? Bonus points if you can name them. So you get 1 point per correct one, if that makes sense. So the possible answers were A1, B2, C3, or D4. So you get 1 point if you answered with D. There were 4 releases I did. Okay, so that is one possible question. However, you can get the additional 4 if you named these ones. So the first song I did was obviously All Aboard, the one that we all know and love. The second one was Choo Choo Christmas, which we did last Christmas. The third one was Features Screaming, which is our Halloween one that we did earlier this year. And then the fourth one is obviously Stay Fectumus, the one that we have as of now. So they are the four songs that we've released. So you get 5 points if you got all of them, which is absolutely crazy. But we have done 4 songs, and again, you get those additional 4 if you named them correctly. Moving on to question 9. To the nearest million, how many viewers total has the channel got? So the possible answers were A, 7 million, B, 8 million, C, 9 million, or D, 10 million. And the correct answer is B, 8 million. We have got 8 million total channel views, which honestly is absolutely crazy. I honestly had no idea that we had 8 million until I checked my analytics literally like before I started this quiz. And honestly, seeing that amount of people that have watched my channel, I was like, 8 million? And I'm just like, oh my God. I didn't know there was that many people that watched me. But yeah, that was that was quite shocking to see, because obviously I don't expect this many views, but you know, just seeing that on my YouTube dashboard, you know, in my lifetime of, you know, how many people have watched me, and I'm just like, 8 million. Honestly, it was just like, oh my God. Right, question 10. How many Roblox streams have I done this year? The possible answers were A, 71, B, 75, C, 79, or D, 83. The correct answer is C, 79. I have done 79 Roblox streams. That isn't including tomorrow's Roblox stream. So we've done 79 Roblox streams this year. However, when we do the Roblox stream tomorrow, it will be 80 Roblox streams that we've done this year. But that is the amount of streams that we have done this year so far. 79 Roblox streams. So now we're moving on to the SCR trivia. So this is question 11. So this is what we got. Theoretically, you got to include SCR and BR streams as it's still theoretically a Roblox stream. Well, yeah, but it's dedicated Roblox streams, if that makes sense. You know, although yes, SCR and BR are on Roblox, they're their own specific game, if that makes sense. So it's like dedicated Roblox streams. Hello, Cooper, by the way. Anyway, question 11. What does SCR stand for? I think it's pretty obvious. I think basically everyone got the question right. Obviously, the possible answers were A, Stefford City Rail, B, Stefford County Railway, C, South County Rail, or D, Stefford Central Railway. Of course, the right answer was B, Stefford County Railway. So, well done to everyone. I think everyone pretty much got the got the question right. So, well done to you. If you got it right, everyone probably did. So, I'm hoping everyone got 1 point for that question. Anyway, question 12. What role am I in SCR? Obviously, the possible answers were trainee driver, guard, C, supervisor, or D, manager. Obviously, A and B for trainee driver and guard. I am somehow a supervisor, so if you answered question C, supervisor, well done, you got a point. But obviously, that might come as a surprise to some of you, judging by my driving performances that you've seen on streams. So yes, if you answered C, supervisor, you get a point for that. I am a supervisor, yeah. I'm not a manager yet. Anyway, moving on to question 13. What is my favourite station in SCR? Is it A, West Wyvern, B, James Street, C, Lynn by the Sea, or D, Stefford Central? So if you answered question C, Lynn by the Sea, you got another point. Well done. Correct. You got it absolutely right. Obviously, Lynn by the Sea is obviously my favorite station in SCR. Although, yes, I like James Street as well because I have my own shop there and technically Edgemead as well. Lynn by the Sea, obviously, it does still, you know, it's still good for me. You know, I just love the station so much. Anyway, question 14. When was SCR created? So the possible answers were A, the 18th of January 2017, B, the 9th of February 2017, C, the 15th of March 2017, or D, the 27th of April 2017. If you answered C, the 15th of May 2017, well done, you got a point. As that is when the game was created. And notice how I said created, not released, because it wasn't released until the end of the year. They created the game at the start of the year. They didn't release it until, well, yeah, Crazy's just put it in the chat. They didn't release it until the 25th of November. That was going to be another question that I was going to put in there, but I thought, you know, probably not. I think the game it created is probably a bit more, what's the word? You know, it was probably a bit more of a mystery, I think, because I don't think many people check when it was created. I think mostly it's when it was released. So yeah, I decided to throw that one in there, but it could have gone either way, to be honest. Anyway, question 15. Which station in SCR resembles London King's Cross? Obviously, the answers were A, Willowfield, B, Lynn by the Sea, C, Stepford Victoria, or D, Stepford Central. We all know it was B, Lynn by the Sea. Obviously, Lynn by the Sea based off London King's Cross. So yeah. And yeah, that's the reason why I like Lynn by the Sea so much, because obviously it resembles London King's Cross. It's a station that I've been to all of my life. So yeah, it was interesting to see that. And also, I was watching Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe a few days ago, and I remember after they did the first few scenes, as obviously the war going on. And then they had the establishing shot of King's Cross, where obviously Peter, Edmund, Lucy, and Susan. I don't know why I said Lucy and Susan that way around, because obviously Susan is older, but then Lucy. But obviously, you know what? We'll roll with it. Yeah, the establishing shot was at King's Cross of the train station. It's so weird to know, because I think that movie came out in early 2000, I think, but obviously the film was set at around like 1940, because I think it was like during World War II. So it was interesting to see, obviously, Lynn by the Sea, or sorry, King's Cross in those early times, but obviously it was supposed to look like the station from 1940. So yeah, it was a bit interesting to see that, but yeah. You know what? They made it work. Anyway, back to the quiz. Question 16. Which operator primarily serves the airport stations? So the answers were A, Stepford Express, B, Connect, C, Waterline, or D, Airlink. So if you answered with A, Stepford Express, you're wrong. You don't get a point. If you answered with B, Connect, I'm sorry, you don't get a point either. If you answered C, Waterline, again, unfortunately, you don't get a point. If you answered D, Airlink, you got it right. So give yourselves a point if you answered with question D, or if you answered with answer D. Right. Question 17. Which SCR scenario is most likely to appear in streams? So obviously the possible answers were A, perfect service, B, empty servers, C, tutorials, or D, signal issues and delays. It's D, signals, signal issues and delays, that includes everything, like SPADs, getting delayed, all of those things. So yeah, that it all falls under the same category. I think again that was like a pretty much given one. Like honestly, I was like seeing that one and I was like, why are people putting A? But obviously I couldn't say anything, as I was streaming, but like, A? Have you seen an SCR stream? But yes, the correct answer for that one was D. All right, question 18. Which station serves all 5 operators? So the possible answers were A, Stepford Central, B, Morgantown, C, Airport Central, or D, Lynn by the Sea? Obviously, the correct answer was B, Morgantown. So that is the only station, I do believe, on the network that serve all 5 things, all 5 operators. On to question 19. Which train in SDR has the most amount of carriages? And obviously another bonus point if you can guess the amount it had. So yeah, obviously up for 2 points in this one. So the possible answers were the class 345, the class 390, the class 745, and the class 801. And obviously the correct answer was C, the class 745. So that if you got that one, you get it right, 1 point. However, if you guessed that it has 12 coaches, you get a 2nd point. So well done if you got that. So yes, 2 points if you answered with the class 745 and with 12 coaches. 1 point if you only guessed the 745, but no points if you answered with either A, B, or D. Right, question 20, the final question of section 2. What is the channel's most famous operator? So what, obviously, operator has been the most famous on my channel? I will be honest, I did change this mid-quiz. I will be honest, but the possible answers were A, Express, B, Metro, C, Connect, or D, Waterline. The reason why is because, yes, it was actually technically a 50-50 when I made this quiz. Back then, but I have changed it since. The 2 possible answers it was A and C. Okay. Now, originally it was set to A because technically I've done more videos with Express than I have done with Connect. But then as I was thinking about the actual point of the question, I actually then changed it to Connect. So if you answered, I'll let you guys off the hook. If you answered either A or C, I'll let you have a point because technically they are both correct. But technically the correct question or the correct point was C, Connect. Because that dispatching video, the number 4, obviously, that's the most popular SCR video that I've had, and obviously the operator that was primarily served in that video was Connect. But obviously, the second most viewed SCR video on my channel was obviously on Express. So yeah, I will be honest. Originally, it was set to Express, but I did change it mid-quiz to Connect because I remembered that video. So I'll let you guys off the hook. If you either answered A or C, I'll let you have a point. Anyway, moving on to section 3. So this was obviously knowledge around my hobbies and interests. So obviously I'll go through obviously the topics again as I read them. So question 21 was around F1. What is the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar in 2025? So the possible answers were A, the Las Vegas Strip Circuit, B, the Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia, C, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, or D, Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan. And the correct answer is C, the Spa-Francorchamps Circuit in Belgium. And as Crazy has stated, because it is 7.004 kilometers long. It is the longest track on the F1 calendar. Technically, it is actually breaching FIA regulations, but yeah, the FIA have decided to allow it because money. So yeah, yeah, by 4 meters, but just take out one of the corners and there you go. Every track breaches FIA regulations. Yeah, I mean, I think Monaco is one as well. I think Brazil actually, because obviously of the incline, you actually technically have to have the brakes on before you drive. I think there's a few other ones as well, because I think Miami breaches it because apparently the first corner can't be more than, I think it was like 90 degrees or something. But yeah, obviously then it just, the first corner on Miami is like more than 90. The one that breaches the least is Mexico. true. Anyway, question 22. It was around trains. So which train is the fastest steam locomotive ever recorded in the UK? And I guess, and again, you get a bonus point if you could guess the correct speed. So 2 points up for this one as well. So the possible answers were A, Flying Scotsman, the Flying Scotsman, B, Mallard, C, Tornado, or D, the Duchess of Hamilton. If you answered with B, Mallard, well done, you got it right. The Mallard obviously set the famous speed record ever. Obviously, you can actually redo the scenario on Train Sim World 4 up if you got the East Coast Mainline DLC, and you get to that additional point if you answered with either 126 miles an hour or 203 kilometers an hour. So if you got that speed, you get an additional point, but you only get 1 point if you guessed with B, 2 points if you guessed with the speed, or 0 points if you didn't get the question right. But yeah, again, like I was seeing a few of those and people were saying like A, and I'm just like, has to remain neutral. So yeah, question B was correct on that one. So question 23, obviously this topic was around football, so crazy to shut your ears for a minute. Where is the 2026 FIFA World Cup taking place? Was it A, Asia, B, Europe, C, North America, or D, South America? If you answered with question C, then you are correct. It is, of course, being hosted or taking place in North America. So well done if you answered with question C. And now we're going to go on to question 24. Right. Hopefully Crazy's back now because we have finished the football talk. So, question 24. Which actor portrayed Steve in the Minecraft movie? So the possible answers were A, Tom Holland, B, Jack Black, C, Timothy Chalamet, or D, Rowan Atkinson. The correct answer is B, Jack Black. The thing is that I would have loved to have seen Rowan Atkinson play as Steve, but obviously Rowan Atkinson, you know, I mean, he's just finished the series on, on Netflix, Man vs. Baby, I think it is. I haven't actually watched it yet, but I kind of want to watch it. But something that I didn't realize is Rowan Atkinson, he's 70 years old. He's 70 years old. Obviously, Tom Holland, lovely actor, great actor. I think he could have done the, obviously, I think he could have done it quite well. Obviously, Timothy Chalamet, again, another great actor, obviously, portrayed Wonka in the Wonka movie. Brilliant actor as well. Obviously, originally, I think he's originally French, I think. But yeah, obviously, then, became English, did a few English things. So yeah, but obviously, yeah, Jack Black, literally, I would say the best actor for the role, clearly. Jack Black is just such a comedic character. The thing is with that is that I don't think it was really Steve playing Steve. I think it was Jack Black. It was Jack Black, him basically playing himself as Steve in the Minecraft movie, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it was really Jack Black playing a Steve character. Obviously, Steve is the default skin that you get. So I think Jack Black basically played himself playing the game, but as the Steve character, if that makes sense. So I actually think he was technically just playing himself. That's what I think anyway. Question 25. Obviously, the topic for this one was Roblox, and it was who is the CEO of Roblox. So the possible answers were A, David Baszucki, B, Elon Musk, C, Gabe Newell, and D, Mark Zuckerberg. If you answered with answer A, you got it right. It is David Baszucki, who is the CEO of Roblox. If you answered with B, C, or D, unfortunately, you didn't get it right. But again, I think everyone got that correct. Question 26. I would consider the hardest one in this entire quiz. Obviously, this one was around trucks. Which of the following is the heaviest legally allowed truck weight on UK roads without a special permit? So the possible answers were A, 18 tons, B, 26 tons, C, 44 tons, or D, 60 tons. And the right answer is C, 44 tons. And actually, when I was reading the answers in the chat, a lot of you were actually, we're actually getting it correct. So yeah, if you answered with C, 44 tons, you got the question right. So well done. Question 27. Which train currently holds the record for the fastest operational speed in the UK? And again, a bonus point if you can guess the correct speed. Again, I accept it in both miles an hour and kilometers. Then I have a bit of water because my throat's going a bit dry. So the possible answers were the Class 390 Pendolino, B, the Virgin Azuma, C, the Eurostar E320, or D, the Class 800 Intercity Express. If you answered with C, the Eurostar E320, you are correct. So that is 1 point if you got that one correct, and you get an additional point for the for guessing the speed as 186 miles an hour or 300 kilometers an hour. Obviously, like I said, I accept both. So yeah, that is the fastest speed. I think you can actually go on HS1 lines, which is 300 kilometers an hour. So that is your answer. So if you got those two correct, well done. Question 28. Which Grand Prix is known as the Jewel in the Crown on the F1 calendar? Obviously, the possible answers are A, British Grand Prix, the B, Monaco Grand Prix, C, Singapore Grand Prix, or D, the Italian Grand Prix. The correct answer was B, the Monaco Grand Prix. That is what is known as the Jewel in the Crown. So if you answered with question B for question 28, then you got it right. Well done. Question 29, obviously the topic is around the red arrows. This is the one that I literally put in as I was doing the quiz. So a few of you probably, got this correct. But yeah, I do apologize if it did seem a bit out of place because, yeah, unfortunately I did put it in there in a weird location. But in the red arrows, reds 1 through 5 group are called Enid. Obviously, when they split off into the two groups. So reds 1 through 5 are known as Enid, and I asked you what the group was from reds 6 to 9. The possible answers were Helen, Hope. A, Helen, B, Hope, C, Harriet, and D, Hannah. And the correct answer is. A lot of you put C. You are wrong. It is D, Hannah. It is named after squadron leader Ray Hannah, who took the Reds to a 9 ship. So yes, that is what the groups, or that is what the Reds group 6 through 9 are known as when they split off into the two things. So yeah, that is the answer to question 29. So yes, Lauren actually did post the correct answer. Yeah. She basically gave you the answer, yet all of you still kept question C. Anyway, question 30. Which Roblox game was most popular in 2025 based off lifetime visits? So the possible answers were A, Still a Brain Rot, B, Brookhaven RP, C, Grow a Garden, or D, Adopt Me. Now, I will re-emphasize, based on lifetime visits. Not of this year, on lifetime visits. If you answered with question C, you got it wrong. No point. You didn't get it right. If you answered with question A, you didn't get it right either. You didn't get it right. The answer is answer B. Brookhaven RP is still the most popular game on Roblox in 2025 based on the lifetime visits, which I'm happy about because I don't want to. I mean, I'm glad that it isn't any of the others. I mean, Adopt Me's on there. I mean, I didn't really care about that one, but yeah, Brookhaven RP is still the most popular game on Roblox, despite obviously Still a Brain Rot and Grow a Garden being up there. So yes, the total amount of points that you could have gotten in this quiz is 39, but that is including all of the bonus points and everything. Obviously, if you were just answering with the questions and you weren't trying to guess, you know, the additional bonus points, then obviously the max that you could get was 30. So yeah, you could have got an additional 9 points if you obviously had the thing. But yeah, Brookhaven RP is still the most popular game on Roblox based on lifetime visits. And that's why I said to obviously don't overthink this because it's going to be different. And I saw that in the chat. A lot of people were thinking, oh, it's got to be A. It has to be C. I mean, it was the most popular game on the planet, you know, at the start of the year. Yes, but it didn't overtake Brookhaven. So yeah, they are the all of the points that you could have gotten in this quiz. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that quiz. I mean, it's something just fun that I decided to come up with. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. So yeah, who thought that my quiz was good? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the how would you rate the quiz? You got 11 out of 30. Fair enough. You got 23 out of 39. Zero out of 10. Lovely. 8.5, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, 36 out of 36. I'm guessing that was your thing. I'm not too sure. 27 out of 39. That's a decent score. 8.8 should do it again. 20 out of 30 with the bonus. Wait, so you got 20 out of 39 then, I think. Probably. 10, the quiz was 1,000 out of 1,000. 8.8, definitely do it again. I mean, yeah, I might try and make this like an annual tradition or something. But yeah, that was definitely something to be good. I rate this quiz 0 out of 10 because you included brain rots. Honestly, I was debating it, but like, I thought I had to add it because I think it like the thing is that although yes, I did add some easy questions in there, I kind of wanted to add in a few trick questions to try and trick you out, and that was definitely one of the trick questions. And it worked because a lot of people said A when it isn't A. It's still Brookhaven, but obviously, if you know your Roblox knowledge, then you would know it was obviously Brookhaven. But yeah, I do agree, Liam, as well. I do agree. I hate brain rot as well. You know, I'm totally on your side. I really did not want to include that on the answers, but unfortunately I had to. So yeah, you got a score of 19 out of 30. Not bad. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream now because it is coming up to 9:30. I've been talking a lot doing this, so I hope you guys did enjoy the stream regardless. But yes, if you did enjoy the stream, then obviously make sure you leave a like. Obviously, if you did play this this stream, or if you did play this quiz, obviously after as a VOD and you did it with your family, let me know your answers in the comments. I would love to know how you did. And yeah, with that being said, thank you obviously for watching. Obviously tomorrow will be a Roblox stream up until midnight, and then obviously on Thursday, the 1st of January 2026, it will be an SCR stream. And then Friday will be a Minecraft stream if I have something planned. If I don't, then I might just take a day off because I don't have anything planned as of now. But if I do have something planned, I will try and stream it. And then obviously on Saturday, it will be an ETS2 stream because obviously we bought the SCR stream earlier in the week. And then on Sunday, it will be another Roblox stream. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchimus.
Da 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 da. Riding the rails in a pixelated dream. Steam clouds puffing on my computer screen. Oh, signals flashing red, green, go. Choo-choo vibes in the holiday glow. From the depot to the snowbound track. Features gaming's got your festive back. Stay fetchy must, stay fetchy must. Oh yeah, all aboard the holiday flare. Stay fetchy must, stay fetchy must. Let's play Roblox train slaying the day. Coal in the engine but we're burning cheer. Every station's got a vibe this year. He's the conductor of the virtual sleigh. Spread and joy the features way. From the tunnels to the frosty skies. Fetchy fun lights up our eyes. Stay fetchy.